20 years later, I finally bought that damn toy my mom couldn't afford. When I was a kid, my family was really struggling. My dad worked 2 jobs and my mom was constantly stressed, trying to make ends meet. One day, I was at the grocery store with my mom, and I saw a toy I really wanted. I asked her if we could get it, and she said no. I started to throw a tantrum, not understanding why I couldn't have it. My mom looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "We can't afford it." I didn't understand what that meant at the time, but I stopped crying. Later that night, I heard my mom crying in the kitchen. I went to see what was wrong, and she was sitting at the table with a stack of bills in front of her. She looked up at me and said, "I'm sorry we can't get you the things you want." I hugged her and told her it was okay. Fast forward 20 years, and I'm now a successful lawyer. I make more money than I ever thought possible. I recently took my mom to the grocery store, and we walked past the toy aisle. I saw the same toy I wanted as a kid, and I put it in the cart. My mom laughed and said, "You don't need that." I looked at her and said, "Yes, I do." When we got home, I gave her the toy and said, "This is for all the times you couldn't afford to get me what I wanted." We both cried and hugged.